Hi travelers, I'm cruising this week with Holland America line on Nieuw Amsterdam in Alaska.
Alaska is my favorite destination, and it's especially great for cruising. Holland America has been coming here for more than 75 years, so it really knows what it's doing. We cruised this time out of the small port of Whittier, through Prince William Sound and south to Vancouver during a week-long voyage. Come along as I show you around the ship and a little bit of how we enjoyed Alaska. Let's go. Here we are on board the ship, and this is one of the elevator banks. They have the maps everywhere on the ship, and I'm going to start by showing you all the dining rooms on board, all the places you can eat, and then we'll go ahead and give you walkthroughs of all the bars and lounges and all the other spaces here on Nieuw Amsterdam. The ship has 8 restaurants, a mix of 4 fee specialty dining options, and included venues. Dive In is the pool grill and is included in your fare.
I'm going to try lunch today on the Lido deck at the Dive In Grill. They've got burgers, bratwurst, and even a chicken sandwich and some vegetarian options.
Dive In is open daily from 11:30 to 5:30. We are having dinner tonight in Morimoto at Sea, one of the specialty restaurants on board the ship. This is a partnership with Chef Morimoto of Japan, who is known as an Iron Chef on the popular TV show. There's a big menu of all sorts of goodies, and we're going to try some of them tonight. This was our favorite meal. Morimoto has a huge menu, and it was hard to pick. The price is $55 per person, and sushi is available at a la carte pricing. The restaurant is in a pretty space with nice ocean views. We enjoyed a nice array of seafood and a delicious steak. Tamarind is right next to Morimoto and serves sushi and Pan-Asian cuisine. The fee is $35 per person. We had a great meal with views here toward the end of our cruise. Pinnacle Grill is the ship's steakhouse, located midship on Deck 2. I think the restaurant has a pleasant decor, and it's right at the attractive center atrium space. You can get lunch here for $19 and dinner for $46. The special Alaska seafood boil costs $35 per person and is a great treat for seafood lovers. Tonight we're doing the Alaska seafood boil up here in the Lido buffet area. They do this once per cruise on the ships when they are sailing here in Alaska, and you get a big pot of all kinds of goodies, crab, salmon, shrimp, things like that, and paired with an Alaska beer, it's perfect. Lido Market is the ship's buffet. Italian restaurant Canaletto is located here, and I'll tell you more about that in a bit. The buffet is open from 7 to 10:30 a.m. for breakfast, and then off and on various hours throughout the day. Lunch starts at 11:30, dinner is 5:30 to 8 p.m., and then it reopens at 10:30 p.m. for an hour for late night cravings. There's a lot of seating in here, and staff fill your plates, from stations featuring pastas, Indian and Asian dishes, salads, and more. I think the dessert station is especially impressive, with multiple ice cream flavors and 6 types of cookies and other pastries. Leaving the buffet area and heading to the aft is the sea view pool area. This is a huge space with a pool, hot tubs, and open deck, great for viewing wildlife and glaciers in Alaska. The casual eatery New York Deli and Pizza is right here. This is included in your fare, and you can grab slices, order a full pizza, and also try the salads. There's a bar right next door, so this is a nice spot to have a meal and a drink outdoors when the weather is nice. Canaletto is the Italian eatery located in the Lido Market. This dining experience costs $25 per person and features a menu filled with pastas and Mediterranean specialties. The main dining room is located at the aft of the ship on decks 2 and 3. Check your daily cruise schedule to see whether it's open for breakfast and lunch. It will vary. You also will see afternoon tea scheduled in here. We had a couple dinners here, and the menus have a mix of international dishes plus some premium offerings that come with an upcharge.
Now look at this. This is why you're going to want to get a balcony stateroom when you are cruising in Alaska. You're going to get all these views. In the summertime, it stays light out very late. You might be in your cabin, popping out because there might be a whale to see, any other points of interest, icebergs, things like that. So if you can, you should get a stateroom like this. And speaking of our stateroom, I'm going to have a full tour of our cabin in a separate video. I'm going to link that in the description box below. But right now we are sailing toward Hubbard Glacier, and we're getting closer, a little bit of chunks of ice in the water, and we'll show you the view from the bow in a moment.
On decks 5, 6, and 7, you head down the passenger corridors and can find your way out to the bow viewing spaces.
And on glacier viewing days, they open the bows up here, decks 5, 6, and 7, so people can come outside and take in the views, get this vantage point right at the front of the ship.
The large deck 5 space is where crew set up a bar so people can enjoy cocktails while out looking for whales, orcas, eagles, and sea otters. We had beautiful weather during our cruise in August, and the viewing areas were open several times during our days in the gorgeous fjords. Now, let's have a look at our time in port.
We're in Skagway today with Nieuw Amsterdam, and we're going to try the famous White Pass and Yukon Scenic Railway.
We tried the popular White Pass and Yukon Route Scenic Railroad in Skagway. This was a 3.5-hour excursion that took us 20 miles on the 125-year-old railroad, even crossing over into Canada for a bit to get amazing views. In Ketchikan, we booked a fishing trip. We were lucky to have a small group, just me and Colleen and a couple from Atlanta who ventured out with Baranoff Fishing and Captain James. We pulled in some king salmon, rockfish, and flounder, and were able to keep 5 of the fish that were cleaned and prepared for us at a small remote forest camp. We had a delicious lunch beachside by a crackling campfire. Let's show you around the rest of Nieuw Amsterdam. There's a big gym at the front on deck 9. We went daily in the afternoon. It was never that busy. There's plenty of cardio equipment, free weights, machines, and places to stretch. Spin classes are held at the front of the fitness center. The ship has a nice spa also with a thermal suite, hydro pool, and a lot of other experiences back there. Let's go check that out too. Right next to the gym is a relaxation lounge where you can chill out before or after your massage or other treatments at the spa. There's a big sauna that is open for cruisers and located close to the Lido pool area. Just inside, you'll find the spa reception area and the salons for hair and nail treatments. Across the corridor is the thermal suite. You can book time in the thermal suite, which has a hydro pool and a range of other amenities, such as ceramic loungers, steam rooms, and showers.
Hey, I'm enjoying a little bit of the hot tub and pool area here on board. While I'm doing that, why don't you guys have a look at the decks? There are 2 pools on board.
The main pool area offers ping pong tables and a glass roof that can be open or closed depending upon the weather conditions. There always were plenty of loungers and other seating available throughout the day for people who wanted to relax poolside and use the hot tubs and go for a swim. There is a bar, and servers come around fairly regularly to take orders. And there are tables set up to eat meals either from the Lido buffet out here or enjoy your burgers and fries from the nearby diving grill. Off to this side, there are a few cabanas that you can rent for the day to treat yourself to a luxurious and serene poolside day on board. This is deck 10, just above the pool area. This deck is a nice place to come out to walk laps and enjoy the fresh air and views. I'm walking toward the aft of the ship now, and this takes you all the way until you are overlooking the sea view pool area. And right above on deck 11 is the sports court. This is a full basketball court that also is used for pickleball tournaments. The daily schedule features open play for hoops, as well as a variety of pickleball activities. Also on deck 11 is the retreat cabanas, a serene deck space where cruisers can book these tents to enjoy relaxation, meals, drinks, and views away from the crowds. And there is a sun deck way up on deck 12 at the front of the ship. This space was lightly used on our Alaska voyage, but you can see where the loungers might be placed out for people to enjoy the sunshine and fresh air while cruising in warmer destinations. From here you can head down these steps and reach the Crow's Nest observation lounge space that is much more popular in Alaska. Cruisers gather here to view the scenery while comfortably inside with all kinds of amenities nearby. The shore excursions desk and information is located here. Also, you can find plenty of areas to play games or work on puzzles. The ship has a well-organized inventory of board games and puzzles. You can see all the comfy seating areas, with the most popular spots right at the window overlooking the bow as you cruise. Also, there are monitors and displays that show other destinations where Hale cruises, as well as giving details of the ship's current position and the wind and weather conditions. Explorations Cafe is the coffee shop located in the Crow's Nest. The art studio is next door, and the daily program offers a lineup of art classes that cruisers can join during the voyage. The kids' club spaces are on deck 10. One space is for youngsters and another for the teens, with a nearby game space called High Score offering a nice range of games. Across from Tamarind Restaurant is Tamarind Bar. This is my favorite bar on the ship. There's a quiet spot with amazing views. It's a good place to come for a drink before dinner across the hall at Tamarind or Morimoto. Also, you can order appetizers here from the Tamarind menu. I like hanging out in these cozy little loft spaces.
This is on deck 10. If you go all the way through the Lido Market buffet area, and don't get quite to the sea view pool outside at the very aft, and use the internal staircase here, you can see these little displays from the port visits, plaques and mementos and gifts given by the various ports the ship has visited to commemorate their trips there, often the inaugural stops for where Nieuw Amsterdam has been.
The promenade is around deck 3, and it encircles the entire ship. This is a nice place to go for a walk. The promenade is for walkers only, and there are 3 laps to a mile. Openings through the ship's structure offer nice views as you stroll. There also is a pet relief station for cruisers traveling with support dogs. Now, I'll stop talking so much, and you can have a look at the rest of the bars, lounges, and public areas on the ship. Okay, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed having a look at our Alaska cruise and a tour around New Amsterdam. Be sure to check out that cabin tour as well. I put a link in the description box below. One other thing I need to mention, the Wi-Fi was excellent on our cruise. We got an unlimited package and were able to stream video flawlessly thanks to the service now provided by Starlink on board Holland America ships. Happy travels all, and we'll see you again soon.